Good morning, YouTube. This is Brendan at 6:22 a.m. Oh no, they left the broccoli out. You think it's still good? Probably not. I'm making some coffee. Usually I like to wake up between 4 and 6 a.m. Today I woke up at like 1:33, which I'm not sure why. I don't really like getting up that early, but sometimes I wake up at like 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually I like to get up around 4 because I like the quiet hours in the morning. But usually about now, because it's 6 a.m., my mom and my little brother are getting up, and my sister. My sister usually wakes up about the same times that I do, or she stays up all night. But she hasn't done that in a while, I feel like. Stay up all night. But this morning, I'm making 33 ounces of coffee. See? 33. This Ninja coffee maker is pretty cool. Although my coffee pot is dirty, I need to clean it. But I think that I'm just gonna carry around my camera all day and record little clips from my life and the things that I do. Because God is good, and life is love, and I love the earth, and I want y'all to love yourself, and that's the purpose of it, is self-love for you and others, and that's how you make life better. I decided this morning that I'm gonna meditate and focus on the breath, and see what the breath wants to say to the world. I think I'm going to sit there with like a pen and paper and just focus on my breath and write down anything that comes in whenever I feel pushed to do so. Yeah. I'm like halfway through my coffee pot. Usually I don't stand here while it makes. Usually I go take a shower, which I think I might do. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower. So my girlfriend the other day, she called me Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, and honestly I thought that it was really hilarious because I somewhat kinda am. I'm like, I can do things on my own, but I'm whiny about it, and like, I don't want to be that way. I just want to do things on my own. But I do like to bitch and complain a lot about shit that goes wrong in the world, because I feel powerless to help. But in reality, no one is powerless. Everyone has power in their own respect, and it's using your voice and making a change and making an influence and making a difference in the world. Because like, that's the point of life, is influence yourself and influence others and make life more harmonious, more loving, more present. Amen. So I walked out of my front door, and it's like slightly sprinkling, and I stood there thinking about if I really wanted to go on a walk. But I decided to walk to the end of my street and turn around and walk back. Because whenever I started to walk, it started to slightly sprinkle. It's cool to like hear the raindrops hit my jacket. Bark, bark, bark. It's cool. I like this little thing. Cameras are really cool, honestly. Except this is getting wet, so I'm gonna turn it off and put it in my pocket. Okay, I made it to the end of my street. So now I'm on my way back. The idea is to just like slowly let your feet carry you as you walk. See? And you just simply focus on your breath and walk. That's the fun of it all. Listening to the birds. Listening to the car. Oh, look at that one up there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of big. That bird on top of that telephone pole. Yep. 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 Choo, 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 choo. Choo, choo, choo. I'm a bird. I love nature. I love the earth. Goodbye. Talk to you later.
said that I was gonna record myself all day, and I pretty much did. Well, I mean, I recorded my morning routine. So now, I suppose, I'm gonna record my night routine. Except I don't always go walking in the morning. That was something different. Which gave me new knowledge. Which was a cool experience. But it's raining, so I'm just gonna sit and listen to the rain while I drive. Honestly, it's a fundamentally amazing tool because we have a sympathetic and a parasympathetic nervous system, and I think our sympathetic controls like the fight or flight response. And honestly, I don't know. I have to do some research. I don't really remember. It's sympathetic and parasympathetic. The parasympathetic controls our fight or flight response, and the sympathetic nervous system controls our relaxed response, I think. I don't know, I have to ask Delana to look that up whenever we get there. Because honestly, whenever I learned about those, that's whenever I really got into meditation, because it taught me the science of it. And honestly, meditation has really helped me gain stability, gain a foundation for my life. Like, it's really given me, I don't know, it gives me something to look forward to, honestly. You can't really, like, I've always known that life is a spiritual experience, but I didn't always feel that way. And a lot of times I felt confused by the knowledge that I had about spiritual experiences, and because I thought that it was supposed to be one way, it always made me feel different or that I was wrong whenever my spiritual experience didn't line up with like what I presumed to be spiritual. But in reality, it's like your own spirit speaks to you, and you see the truth for what it is. But I don't know, it's like perspectives are a tricky thing because it's influencing how we're seeing the world, and really it's created from our prior knowledge of the world, really the things that we perceive, and I guess the things that we feel to be true. But there's a lot of water in the water. But I feel like the feelings are somewhat arbitrary. It's like, I don't know, you really never know how you're supposed to feel. I mean, what are feelings? They're emotional responses to life. But what is an emotion? A way of language, a way of processing the world. And I guess everyone's emotions are constituted differently, like they're formed differently. They're formed from their own experience and what they find, I guess, culturally to be acceptable. But if you're not very including in other cultures, then how do you see the truth? It's like you kind of need other cultures to see the truth. Because really it's about unity. It's about coming together. At least in my mind. Like that's how I've always pictured the world. Is that it's like a melting pot. Like a place where everything's supposed to mix. But I guess it doesn't always happen that way. But I hope that it does. I can have faith that it will. And that's the one thing that a lot of people need to have. You can't lose hope. You can't lose faith. You always gotta believe that life will get better. Because it will. It does. Like, it's just the moment that we're looking at that makes it feel bad. And that's the weird thing, again, about perspectives. Like, it's all really created by what you're viewing and how that's making you see things. Because everyone's painting you a picture. Everyone's trying to get you to believe in something. And you gotta be sure that people aren't trying to manipulate you. Because that's the one big factor in the world. It's called deception. People will try to manipulate and deceive you. And you have to be mindful of that. You have to watch out for that. Because not everyone in the world can be trusted. Like, but you should try to get other people to trust each other. Like, that's kind of the purpose of life, is to build trust, build communication. Because whenever you communicate, you're being a trusting person. Like, you're operating within the confines of a respected idealism. And in reality, everything comes back to our traditions and how we see the world, because it's created from what we have been through. And a lot of people want to go back to how things were, but honestly, if you did, you would die. Like, your body literally couldn't handle it. But also, like, life, if it is constantly changing, then why would you want to go back? Like, wouldn't you want to explore the future and get to know a better manifestation of life? But then again, who is it better for? And like, why do you think that it's better for them? And like, who are you to say? Man, there's a lot of water in this room. I'm gonna have to go do her way home. And I know a lot of people, they may not feel like they can do much, but in reality, anything that you do, you're doing something. So trust in yourself and believe that you can do other things, because you're totally capable. And in reality, I've always thought that I was incapable. But you can't let self-doubt or the belief that you can't do something hold you back. Because anything that you want to do in life, you can do. Anything you put your mind to, you can do. And that's the whole point and purpose of it all, is to find things that you really want to do. Find activities, hobbies, things to fill up your time that bring you happiness. But don't try to tell other people what would make them happy, I suppose. Because honestly, if you think that you're happy with what you're doing, that might be true, but it might also be false. That's why I say self-exploration and discovery is the best thing that a human being can do for their life. Because whenever you start to explore the things that you like and dislike in your mind, it really starts to open up avenues of experience that you would have never thought was possible. You would have never thought that you could have had or have. Oh, the heartbeat. That's one place that you should really focus and get to know the heartbeat. Like, one thing that I've learned is heart-centered meditation. And whenever you practice that, like, that really allows you to open up avenues to things that you would have never thought possible. That's like at the root of your core, at the root of the being. And the reason why I say meditation is important is because, like, it's an exploration of you inside you. Like, gotta experience it. It's trying to explain it and describe it, like words. There's no meaning to convey what a spiritual experience is like. There are, I suppose. Like the feelings of first dates. The feeling of going to school for the first time. The feeling of being born. The feeling of becoming conscious that you're alive. Realizing you're gonna die. I'm getting sleepy. I should probably park. Probably should be parked in the middle of the road kind of thing here. I wasn't really in the middle, but really you should say what you mean and mean what you say. Yeah, I know, Brendan. Oh yeah, she's here. Hi, Megan.
Hi.
Welcome to my party.
Your party?
Yeah. Hanging out with you two.
Oh.
How are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
Although I got to see my favorite person. Well, I have multiple favorite people. You're number one, don't worry.
Sure.
Don't usher me.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I know it. That's why I just said that. But
Oh.
the only reason why I'm saying sure is just because one, there's something under my foot, and two, usually because I feel bad about things, but I'm not trying to feel bad about things today.
Well, did you do anything bad?
No.
Okay, then good.
No, but usually I'm Eeyore, and I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
trying to be
that's
Eeyore
right.
today.
You are normally Eeyore. Yeah. I got to see my favorite
Oh, yeah.
work person.
Who?
Meg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
stopped by.
Really?
Yeah. So that was nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we talked for like 2 hours.
Really? Yeah, because there was no one in the store.
Yeah, nobody came in after 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah, so.
Oh, we're not going down that road. We're going down a different road.
What road?
I don't know. The one that we usually go down. I don't know the name of it.
Boulevard? Clayville Boulevard?
No.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about then. I'm so confused.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm...
I don't know.
I don't know. know, but this road down here, the one that we usually go down, the one that we turn right on, we're not going down.
Okay, why?
Because Marine is long one.
Okay.
It's really annoying driving on
Okay.
it. That's the only reason why I'm acting that way, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, don't give me attitude after I offered you Wingstop and you ghosted me.
I know. I know. And I was literally just sitting there like right before you came out. Like right before I sat to meditate, I was thinking like, maybe we should get Wingstop. It does sound pretty good.
I was like, hit, and
Yeah.
you didn't say anything, and I was like, fuck, I guess he doesn't want it.
Language.
Sorry, excuse
I don't know
me.
if I've been cussing, honestly.
I was like,
I try to be mindful of that, but
I
like,
usually am, but I just got off of work, so I'm all like,
yeah, relax mode.
yeah.
But you know, I after my car accident and my brain injuries, like I was very unaware of my surroundings, so I would just like say whatever I wanted whenever I wanted, pretty much. Like not exactly like that, but oh, my lights are on.
Are they on?
Yeah, they're out.
Yeah, your BMW. I would have ordered it a minute ago. That way it would have been ready by the time I got there.
Shouldn't have asked me.
Well, you didn't say
You
anything.
shouldn't have asked me.
You should have just said a thumbs up.
You shouldn't have asked me. You
Well.
should have just known that I want Wingstop.
Okay, 6 sweet chili glaze, 6 hickory smoked barbecue, 7 lemon pepper, and 6 wine.
Yeah,
Because they have the
Thing.
same bundle, so
Yeah.
I want to get the same bundle.
yeah, let's do it.
Make sure this is the right one. Hold on. You want to pick it up from Russo?
Yeah.
You guys are going to order the Wingstop.
Yeah. And I'm ready. I want it.
I know, I was like, fuck, excuse me. I was like, oops, I really hope he says something.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just drive down this way till I feel like I need to turn. When I feel like there's a spot where there's not as much water.
Yeah, I heard that there's supposed to be like a bunch of flash flooding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want to go out back and look at the creek. Take the GoPro and go look at the creek in the back.
That kind of sounds like fun, honestly.
There was one time that like, when it was like storming real bad, it was like flowing like super hard, and there was somebody riding their dirt bike back in there,
Really?
like through the water. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, it was. I was like, wow, scary.
Crazy.
Seems like something that I would do that actually, because one time me and my friend Noah, we were in the creek, and we were like, we would take the creek as like a shortcut to get home, and so we were like walking in the creek, and I like slid down the side of it and slipped on some moss and fell back and hit my head on the like bank of the creek, and boy, it hurt, because I like it hurt so bad.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, and then we're like walking home, and like my head is pounding. It feels like someone's like punching me in the head repeatedly. And we run into someone that we went to school with, and he tries to fight them. He like starts to post up to him and like talk shit from across the like street. I'm like, no, Noah, fuck off. I'm like, you don't walk and come your ass on now. I'm going to kill you. Like, I was so mad. Like, it hurt so bad. So bad. And of course, I didn't actually mean any of that. Like, whenever you're angry or in pain, you say things that you don't mean. But it was a terrible experience. And whenever I got home, I was like trying to take a nap and go to sleep. But my parents were like, no, you can't lay down. You can't go to sleep. My head was pounding. I just wanted to take a nap so bad because I wanted it to go away.
Yeah, but you probably had a concussion.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I always thought that was a myth.
What?
Like that you can't sleep during a concussion with a concussion, but apparently it's true.
Man, I know it, but die. Excuse my language. But yes, no, you
Not wake up.
Yeah.
It makes me okay. This is completely different, and I think the only thing that makes sense to me, like in connecting these two things, is that I don't understand how either of them work. But this guy actually recently died because he went and got a back piece under anesthesia.
Oh, what?
Like a back tattoo?
Really?
Like a full back tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
But like he was put under.
yeah, he was put under and he died.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And apparently a lot of like tattoo artists really advise against like going under during like big pieces,
I mean,
like because it's really dangerous.
yeah, I mean,
And I don't know how it works.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because like if you're not able to respond to the pain,
Yeah.
and they're just sitting there tattooing you, then
Yeah, like you know.
your body's gonna like your body's gonna go into nervous shock and you're gonna die. Like,
yeah, I mean that. Yeah,
Right.
like fact.
at least that's how I conceptualize it. At least, like,
Right. I mean, at least
from what
like
I know about.
the human body.
Yeah. The little knowledge. Well, yeah, the little knowledge that I do know. Because I don't know too much. I haven't really studied anatomy. Well, that's anatomy, neuropsychology.
Yeah. They're from New York. They're a long way from home.
I mean, I've looked into it a little bit, but I've never really, like, I've never gone to college for it. Which is really sad what they're doing to the education system. But I don't really have answers for it. I just want to point it out so people know. I don't know, would you say that's like, can't get over y'all.
Yeah, maybe like. Oh my god, that was awful.
That was scary.
That was scary. Like the car next to us basically like
Splashed us hardcore.
yeah, like splashed so much water you couldn't see like through the windshield. That was scary.
And the car next to us started to get over like while they were doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, they got over like after still. It was like right.
Yeah, it all happened kind of like within a couple seconds.
So it felt very close. But honestly, it's weird because like the brain, it can definitely distinguish the two. Because one time I was in a car wreck and I pulled out in front of this lady. Like I saw her coming and I thought, I think I can have enough time to make that. And so I pulled out and I did not have enough time. And like as I pulled forward and she was coming, like my mind like slowed it down. Like I saw like the impact, and then like whenever she hit, it all like went black, and all of a sudden it was over, and I was sitting there and she got out and she was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" But
You should have been like, yeah, you did this to me.
that was
I'm just playing.
yeah.
It was an Acura, right?
Yeah.
That's when you totaled the Acura.
no, it was
Oh yeah,
before that.
you're right. But I just feel like if you have to think to yourself, do I have enough time to make that? Probably don't do it.
Yeah, no, do not do it. Yeah.
Like,
no, honestly, if you ever think to yourself in any moment of uncertainty, the idea is to not do it. Because, like, that's your thoughts, that's your God telling you no. But then again, you can never doubt yourself. So, like, I don't know. That's kind of confusing.
I think it really depends on the context.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you do want to take chances and you want to take risks, but only when they're beneficial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Should I go right?
No.
I guess we're not, because we're not. Just my,
I think you should just keep going straight.
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I love you.
I love you too. Yeah, and sometimes I wonder, like, is me starting my YouTube, like, is this beneficial? And honestly, I think that it is, because there's a message to spread. And, like, that's the idea of it. But, yeah, that. And it's using ideas to create your life. Using your thoughts to create your mind. Really using intentions.
The thunder was like shaking.
It was really cool.
I was scared.
Really.
Normally I'm not scared of thunder, but it was like shaking the windows so hard, like in the doors. And so like I was thinking our doors were gonna freaking break. And I was by myself.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what if the power goes out? What if this happens? What if da 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 da? I mean, Meg was there, but they were off the clock. I'm not gonna make them work.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I could have, but like,
Yeah, no, that's not fair. And, like, what is she gonna do?
yeah, they don't like. What are they gonna do?
What's the battery at? You can stop it.
11%.